It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Falcons and the Jets on Monday Night Prime Time.
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the New York Jets. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you, and I'll tell you, Brandon Gaud alongside Charles Davis. CD, you look at the Falcons in this matchup. It's a relatively balanced offense. The next-gen stats kind of bear that out. What do you think they'll be looking to do in this one?
I think it'll be exactly what you just talked about. They'll want to be balanced on offense, which means to them, they'll want everyone involved. See if they can get some one-on-ones in the passing game. Maybe identify some situations where he can swing the ball to the backs in space. Even find some spots where they just want to play some old-fashioned power football. As one of the most successful coaches in the league told us once, the definition of balanced offense, that means you can do what you want when you want to, not necessarily just running it 50% of the time and throwing it the same percentage.
Cook with a run on first down, but he'll only manage a couple there before he's taken down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, Herbert. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and go and get the quarterback, too.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the... And it's going to bring up 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. McKenzie now to return it. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it will be Falcon football. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by last year's Super Bowl champion QB in his 14th NFL season now out of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
A seasoned veteran. We're seeing more chapters being added in Stafford's decorated career. Secured a Super Bowl ring, remains a respected leader, and his stats, they're better than ever. Now we just continue to watch him climb the ranks of the NFL's all-time passing leaders.
And now the throw taken in by Chark. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On 2nd and 9, Stafford. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It was Maurice Hurst who got him down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And some space here. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 15 yards, first down Atlanta.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, Stafford here. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Stafford on first down. Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up.
Touchdown, Falcons! Clyde Edwards-Helaire. An extra point away from evening this one up.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Now Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. Stafford's going to try and throw for him. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, here's Edwards-Helaire as they will start on the ground. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Here's Stafford. He'll find Clyde Edwards-Helaire. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this third down. Now Stafford. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Again, it's Stafford. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. On Stafford for the third time is intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Here's Stafford. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On first and 10, Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Foyesade American. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Now a first down throw. Stafford. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. Short throw to Disley, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 4 yards remain for second down. Now Edwards-Helaire. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Here we go on fourth. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. From the red zone now, Stafford. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Jalen Waddle from 17 yards out. And the Falcons are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency.
And then the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get off. Arthur Smith going to tell the offense to stay put. We're going for 2. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PA... First down at Stafford. That one complete. He finds Shark. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And my goodness, another interception. They'll start with Davis Price on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Throwing to Stafford. Short throw to Disley. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And now it's 3rd and 3. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost...
And now here's another interception. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Jets are going to... The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game. They're in need of the touchdown and a 2-point conversion. A field goal on this drive likely doesn't do them much good. Drive begins with a carry by Davis Price. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now Stafford. They'll set up the screen for Davis Price. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Stafford. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up. In need of a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here. And remember, no overtime in the preseason, so a tie might be the best they can do. He's got to complete to Waddle. And to the 46 he goes and no further. So he is well short of the 1st down marker. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Stafford. Able to connect with Chark. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Stafford now to throw. That's once again complete to Chark. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Stafford. Over the middle, hauled in by Shark. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and he passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Davis Price, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Stafford. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dive, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dive?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented again.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's going to come down to a two-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's two-point conversion time. Out of your script, pick your play and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this two-point conversion. Now it's Stafford. And they don't get it. It's incomplete. They got the touchdown, could not, however, get the two-point conversion to cap it, and they're still down by a pair.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll conserve whatever time he can as they'll opt to bring it out to the 25-yard line.
The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get...